So I'm gonna do a video of the quick couple modifications I did. First one, air compressor. I'm not gonna be paying $250 for an air compressor. This one right here I had for about maybe 3-4 years. It works perfect. I think I paid like 60 bucks, 50 bucks for it. I just mounted it right down to the inner fender well. This is right where the reservoir for the window washer used to be. Mine hasn't worked in 2 years, so I just deleted it. Right here is the switch pod. It's basically the controller for my switch pod I got mounted in the Jeep. Down here, there was a shelf. You take that shelf out, and there's a huge amount of storage. I got some basic hand tools, some tire plugs, stuff like that hidden down there. Going around the other side, a disconnect for my winch. I was with a buddy and his solenoid failed. I don't know how, but it failed closed, so the winch kept rolling. It pulled his, it was actually a brand new Tacoma right into a tree, so I mounted that after. Here's on and then off. And then right here, I've got a grill. I think this is actually for stucco siding, and I got this after I took a rock to the radiator, which quickly ruined a trip. That's been a lifesaver right there. And going around to the front, or actually the cab, right here is my ghetto security system. Basically got a link welded to the stick with a piece of chain welded back to the frame of the passenger seat, and I just lock it in reverse. Mind, yeah, you can cut it and bypass it, but the odds of someone coming up with some bolt cutters or something, pretty slim. Probably gonna roll to the next Jeep. And right here is just my hand throttle. Up here, probably one of the best things I did. It's amazing how many times you use it. Just to add a little storage right there. You put all kinds of stuff. And then I put a cage. Yeah, it's bolt in, but it's better than nothing. And then this piece right here, actually that's a crumple zone from the factory. So those are poison spider. I forgot how the thickness of the wall, but I just don't like the fact of having a crumple zone right where my head is, so I put those in. And then back here, these are actually frame tie-ins for my bumper. I was using that to pull a lot of stuff, so I didn't want to rely on the welds, so I got the frame tie-ins right to the actual bumper. And then here's the tire carrier and bumper. It's actually a Dirt Works. It's fully boxed steel, pretty good welds on it. The guy's out of California. It's a pretty good bumper. I mean, for the money, I don't think you can beat it. It comes unfinished, but you know, it's a pretty good deal. Right here I got the sliders. These sliders actually body mount, but what I did, I took the Rubicon sliders and I cut the tabs, welded the tabs to the bottom, so it's actually tied into the frame, I think at 5 points and at 2 body mounts. Yeah, the factory ones, they were decent, but I ended up taking some damage to the body one day, so I want something to push it out a little bit. And if anyone's, and then the front flat fenders, I think these are Barricade. Pretty cheap, but they all pretty much come from the same place. And upgraded hood latches after my hood popped off, and then just to be sure, I've got hood pins on it. And if anyone's wondering what 3.75 offset looks like, there it is. These are 35 Goodyear MTRs with 3.75 backspacing, rather, I mean. And then this is, I think it's a Barricade bumper. Harbor Freight winch under there. I've had it for 10 years. This is my second one. Just keep getting the warranty and keep replacing it. I said it's slow, but it keeps pulling. And just a cheap LED light bar. And then in the front, that's actually for my kayak, so when I have the soft top on, I could put that up there and use that to tie off on.